Hello guys, this is our second lecture in Autocad for beginners, and this course is being given actually at Near East University. So in last lecture, which was the second one, we talked about circles. We started our lecture with the circle command, and we mentioned that while I'm drawing a circle, I do have many options actually to draw it. Okay, the shortcut of the circle is C, and if you just enter the C command directly, I mean if you directly started your command with the shortcut, it means you are starting it with the radius, which is the first one. Okay, so C, click space in order to confirm it, click your first point, and then just click your radius, which will be approximately, let's say, 100. If I choose the second one, I will be talking now with the diameter of the circle. If I click once and I click 100, so it means this one, it of course will be smaller because, as I mentioned, the diameter is all of it, so it means all of this line is 100, where in the first one was only the radius was 100. When I click the C command and I click space, click the first point. Now, if I just take a look at this D command, it means now I'm able to enter my diameter. Instead of radius, now I'm talking with the radius. If I click the D, click space, now I will be talking with diameter. So we mentioned the circle, and I even talked about the arc. The shortcut of the arc is A. When I said arc and A, again, we do have many options to draw it. We just start with the start, center, end. And I told you, it's up to you actually to start or to try. So if I just draw 100, 100 like this, and I started just to make a door, let's say, so I will directly click start, center, end, and then I will start to guess actually. This is a start, this is center, this is end. Maybe if my shape was upside down, let's say, like this, if I click the same, it will be something else. Start, center, end. So it's up to you. You should try actually to understand how Revit is dealing with start, center, end. So as I see, I could see the counterclockwise, and you know, AutoCAD is not dealing with the circle or the arc as a counterclockwise. It's the opposite of it. So even though in the class we said like, let us not use arc for the arc command, let's use circle. So if I had something like this and I want to draw a circle in here, so I will, or an arc in here, I will just draw a circle from this point into this point, and then I will use my trim command. TR is the shortcut. So which is, you know, it's easier for you. Now you know that you do have an arc command, and you do have the circle command. And in my opinion, circle command is much more easier. So let us talk about this exercise. Let me see just the dimension we put. It's 95. It's 100 from this point until this point, you know, and the distance in here is 95. So let's say it's 100. Okay, so I will just, again, this was 100 actually. Let me just flip it. Okay, this was 100, and for me now I will directly click a circle and click a circle like this, TR, double click on the space in order to remove the first one. And we do have again here two little squares. It was 5 by 15. So REC for the rectangle command, click the first point, and now click your D for dimension, click on 15 space, and then it wasn't 15, it was 5 and 15. Sorry, let's repeat it. REC space, click the first point, D space 5 space 15 space. Click once, and now you do have this small one. Let's just move it. M for move. Select your rectangle, and again CO for copy. Click this. You see, I'm clicking now on this one because I want it to be inside. So if I click on that angle, it will be something like this. If I click it on the opposite one, I mean the first one, the left one, CO from here to here, it's gonna be something like this. So it's up to you, no? Now let me see how we draw it. This one, okay. So it will be outside. I will directly just move this one. So I select it using the left one instead of the right one. So because if I select it with the green one, as you see, I'm selecting everything. Where if I directly just select it with the blue one, I will only select this shape. Select it like this, and now we do have this 100 by 15. So I will REC, click D. It was 5, I think, by 100, and say OK. I think so. Let's just delete this one now. And now move this one, M, from this corner, left corner, into this one. And now we do have our shape. Let's delete this line. We do have our door. Let's talk about this exercise now, which is the circle one. With these exercises, we said that you do have to know your center points. Okay, you do have to know the points that the person who draw these exercises actually rely on. Okay, so as we see directly, I could see this one and this one and this one. You see 3 points. So as just some helping lines, I will draw the first point like this in here, just a helping point. And now I can see that the distance between this one and that one is 40. So I will directly, what I could do even, you know, I could directly select these 2 points, CO, okay, click any point, go right 40 and click space, and again select these 2 points and go move, and I will move it up 180. Go up 180, click space. Now I do have this point. I will now copy it into this place 130, which is 90 plus 40. Select it, CO 130, and say yes. Now we do have our center points. The first one is 60 as a diameter. It's not as a radius, okay? You should know the symbols. So this one is 60 as a diameter. So I will click C, click space. Let's draw with the white one for now. Click on your center point. Now I'm drawing as a radius. So I will click D for diameter. Click yes or click space. Now I will just click 60. The second one is 120. So again, C, or you directly select it from here. Now click your center point, 120. Go to the second one, it was 50 and 108. 50 and 108. So again, C, click your center point, D for diameter, 50, yes, and the second one again, C, click your center point. Am I clicking? Yes. So click D for diameter, space 108. Okay. When I'm saying okay, it means I'm clicking the space. The last one is 40 and 80. So again, C, center, D for diameter, 40. The second one is 80. Again, C, center point, D for diameter, 80. Now we do have the circles. Now I do have this one. This one is 100. The radius is 140. We have to be careful. This is the radius one. So in the class, we used the tan radius. One of the option is tan radius. So I do have a tan at this side, I do have a tan on that one, and I do have a radius. So I will do it. Select your tan radius, select on this side, select on that side, and write 100. It was 140, and write 140. Now you do have your shape. What we need to do is just click TR, double space, and now delete this part and delete this one. Now I do have the upper one. For this one, it's again tan radius, but it's 64. Again, go to tan radius, select this one, and now 64. Again, TR double space and delete. For this line, you don't need anything. You just draw it as a normal line. How I could draw it? I will directly just draw a normal line, like a helping line. I will know that it's not in the center point in here. It will go down a bit, and again the same thing. It will not be at the center, again a bit down. So I will draw it as a normal line. Instead of this point, I will just go here. Let's say, let's try it from this one. Let me see. If it's unable to, as you see, it's just giving me something. If it's unable to, what I'm gonna do is just bring another line from this corner. And as we said in the class, I'm able to click first of all the F8 to see it. I'm able to switch between the number and the angle by clicking on the tab. So as you see, this angle is gonna be let's make it like 15 for now. What I'm gonna do is just to click on 15, click yes. This is 15. So I will just click on EX for extend, double click it again, click it again. So it's gonna be, the first time gonna be in here. So click L, go, and just go like this into this point. As you see directly, AutoCAD gave me the tangent symbol. Click OK. Delete your line, delete your center points, delete them, and you got your shape. We talked about fillet and chamfer. If I do have a shape like this, and I want to make a fillet in it, the shortcut is F, and I'm able to select a radius. So if I select R and space, I'm able to, let's make it 150, click space again, click on your first line, click on your second line. And we use even fillet sometimes in order to connect two lines. So I will click F, space, R, space, and now I will click 0 because I don't want any angle. I'm able to make this. What if I want to make it as a chamfer? In order to make it, you will click CHA, the shortcut of it, CHA, click space. Now, in order to enter a distance, in the first one with the fillet command, we entered a radius. In here, we are going to enter a distance. The shortcut of distance, like the rectangle command, is D. And click space. Now I will click, for example, 100, and I click space again. You have to click another 100 if you want them to be exactly the same. Click again. Click your first line, click your second line. And this is the difference between these two lines. Am I able to enter two different values? Yes, of course you are. So I will enter, even connect them, no problem. CHA, click yes, click D, click space, click 100 for the first one, and click 300 for the second one. Select the first one, select the second one. And as you see, the difference. What AutoCAD is doing, he is just, let me just select or FL for now, fillet, like this. If I now measure the distance from this point into this point, it's gonna be 100. It must be 100, as you see. And from this one into this one, it should be 300. So that's what AutoCAD is doing. And the same thing in here. He is taking a distance and then he is drawing an arc around it. If you just stand on it, let me just show you. AutoCAD call it arc. So this is what AutoCAD is doing. We learned even if you are trying to draw something in here, we talked about F3. When I click F3 now, as you see, I'm turning on and off the snapping. So what I said in the class, you have to right click on it and open object snap setting. In this object snap, you only gonna do clear all, select all, and now just uncheck the nearest point. Now you will be able to see all the endpoint, midpoint, center, etc. So this is the thing we talked about. So even before we talked about F7, and as you see, if I'm talking about F7, it means I'm hiding and showing the grid. While F8, I'm turning on and off something called ortho. Ortho is something will enable me either to move freely, or to move only horizontal and vertical. And AutoCAD call it ortho. So this is the thing we learned until now. I think now we are able to make some plans, and we started to know or to understand how AutoCAD is dealing or working. Okay. We talked about move, we talked about this, we talked about copy, and I said copy is CO. Let me repeat the copy again. So if I select a shape and I click CO for copy, click space, click any point, and now enter a value. Go left, right, or up, down, and enter a value. For example, let's say 200, space. And this is the 200 because not that much. Let me just delete it again. CO, click space, click any point, let's say 1000. And this is the 1000. We talked about mirror. If we have a shape like this, I do have a shape in here and I want to copy it into this place. I'm able to select it and say CO and go like this, right? I'm able to make it. But what we said is you are able to even select this shape, click MI for mirror, and click space, click your first line. Now you are in this, when I'm selecting and clicking MI and click space, I'm able to draw either horizontal or vertical line in order to copy and to make a mirror. Now I will draw a vertical one, it means I'm copying it. Now AutoCAD is asking me, do you want to erase the first one? I will say no. Now I do have the two. I will select both, and now again MI for mirror, click space, first line, second line, click no. What if I click yes? Let's try. MI, your horizontal line, yes. Deleted the first one. Am I able to draw not horizontal or vertical? Of course you are. Let's try MI and click here and click this line again. What I did, let me show you. Let me F8 and now select it, MI, and now I will click from here to here. As you see, I draw a, let's say, 45-degree line. What AutoCAD did is he just mirrored it in somehow you could say at the same place, but they are not the same, as you see. Let's try it again. Select it, MI, draw another shape or another line like this. You can see I'm able to draw any place I want. Or MI in here. No. And we can TR. Delete these two. So we do have many options. Next class, I will be talking about scale and mirror because they are similar to each other. We talked about offset and we talked about copy. So this is it for today.